Mentor Text 5. As you read, annotate details that allow you to draw inferences about what might happen to Zobeide next. The Diamond Anklet. Excerpt from the Arabian Nights by Wafa Tarnowska. This is the start of a tale from a version of the Arabian Nights, a famous collection of fables, fairy tales, and adventure stories from across the Middle East and South Asia. Zubaida was the youngest of 3 half-sisters and the most beautiful. The 3 girls were born of different mothers, and when their mothers died, the sisters lived alone. Zubaida worked as a carpet weaver. She sat at her loom every day with a smile on her face and a tune on her lips, while the most intricate designs sprang from her nimble fingers. Her 2 sisters did nothing. They simply spent the money Zubaida earned. The 2 elder sisters were jealous of Zubaida's beauty. In truth, she was simply remarkable, with long brown hair that swayed like palm leaves and green almond-shaped eyes. Her lips were as bright as the ripe seeds of a pomegranate, and her feet as delicate as a gazelle's. What is more, she had a lovely personality. She was also the best carpet weaver in town, working from morning until night without a word of complaint. Although Zubaida's carpets fetched a lot of money in the souk, her sisters only let her keep a few dirhams, with which she bought flowers for her room, or a comb for her hair, or a small piece of cake, for she was often hungry. Wafa Tarnowska. Wafa Tarnowska was born in Lebanon and has lived in countries all around the world. For Wafa, writing connects communities. Writing for children and adults helps break the stereotypical images of the East in the West and the West in the East. One day, Zubaida met a strange old man in the souk. He wore a simple turban and had a long white beard. He held out to her a small clay jar. "This little pot will bring you happiness, my child," he said. "How can a simple clay jar bring happiness?" asked Zubaida with a laugh as she offered him her dirhams. "Just take it home and you will see," said the old man mysteriously. Back home, Zubaida put some flowers in the jar and returned to her carpet weaving. She was now feeling hungry. "I wish," she began. The words were hardly out of her mouth when she heard a deep voice inside the jar saying, "Ask for what you wish, and you will have it." Zubaida jumped up. She turned the jar around and around, but she could not see anything in it except her flowers and the water. "I must be hearing things," she told herself. "I wish I had enough money left for a date cake." In an instant, some delicious date cakes appeared in front of her. Zubaida could not contain her joy. She started to twirl around the room with her platter of freshly baked cakes. Then she sat down to eat them quietly before her sisters returned.